Hello. Hi, everyone. Officially live and so freaking excited because today is the big day. It's the day of the official announcement about my Fight Back Motherhood course. I'm so freaking stoked. I'm so excited to roll out the beta launch of this and to help so many moms just like myself who feel like they're in the trenches of motherhood have something for themselves. You know what I mean? And right now, as I sit here talking to you, I have my newborn to my left playing Binky Patrol there. I have my toddler who we just put her in her big girl bed a couple days ago, who is not napping and is currently playing with the toys in her room. And here I am talking to you. So in all of the chaos of motherhood, that's when I decided I'm going to come live and talk to you guys. So hi, hello everyone. With that being said, I wanted to come on here today and kind of just, give you a little bit of the backstory about what this mentorship is, why I created this mentorship, and what you can expect from it if it's something you decide that you'd like to join in on. Now, I will say that as you probably have noticed over the past couple of months, my page has just shifted. I've made a shift because I realized that there is a need in regard to women who are in the season of life that I'm in. Whether you are somebody who is a mom of a newborn, whether you are a seasoned mom, maybe you have multiple children already, maybe you're pregnant with your first, it doesn't matter. This is for you. This is for moms. This is for any single person out there who just feels like they need this sense of community and something that's going to kind of lead them in the right direction and make them feel a part of something. 2.5 years ago, when I had my daughter, my first daughter, I went through a lot of different things, a lot of different emotions, some postpartum depression, a lot of anxiety. Obviously, that was paired with the pandemic. But at the same time, I realized that I needed to take what I was going through and share it with other women as how I was getting through it. And the one thing that I realized is while fitness and health is such a huge part of my business, it's obviously I'm a wellness coach and it's something I'm really passionate about. There's a lot that goes into, navigating who you are after you have a baby. And my big message, and the one thing I want to pass on, is that you don't need to continue to try to claw yourself back to the woman that you were before kids, because she's gone. She doesn't exist anymore. Now it's a matter of how do I embrace myself and find myself in this new stage of my life now that I have kids. So that was the question that I kept asking myself over and over and over again. And I said, how can I take that very question and pair it with what I do as a wellness coach? And that's when Fight Back Motherhood was born. So at the beginning, it actually was just a wellness group that I ran every 6 weeks. And I would share some different things and everybody would do the same workout program. And it was just kind of a way to create that sense of community. Well, as time changed and the years went on, I started to get creative with it. And I started to say, how can I put my own little spin on this and mentor women as I'm going through these different stages. And that's what brought me here. And now I've taken this group and I've made it a course that I am super excited to roll out to the first 10 moms this month. So the thing is right now that I want you guys to know is that this is not a group that's meant to change you. This is not a group that's meant to make you want to go back into the person that you were. Again, that's not what we're trying to do here. Instead, what Fight Back Motherhood is designed to do is to help you begin the most incredible transformation of your entire life, and to adopt certain principles that deal with your mindset, as well as, nutrition and wellness, helping you understand how to deal with time management, dealing with the distresses of all the overwhelm and things that are thrown at you, managing your marriage after having kids, how to prioritize self-care, and then, using these principles to carry on past those 6 weeks and into the rest of your life. So the truth is the way I've designed this is it's really truly meant to help you discover yourself. It's trying to help you figure out how to identify who you are in this new season of your life. Or if you're a seasoned mom, and you kind of feel like you've been in the trenches and you can't figure a way to claw yourself back out, that's what this is for. It's to help you figure this stuff out, helping you figure out who you are in this new season. So the details and the things that you need to know is that how this is going to work is you're going to be the first group that goes through this in November. You are the very first to get access to my 6-week course. And so this is really exciting because there's 2 different components of it. There's a health and wellness side, because I don't believe that you can I truly believe, I'll put it this way, I truly believe that health and wellness is a necessary part of really diving into this new version of yourself. You can't be a mom and treat your body like crap. Like, it's just, and well, you can, I guess, but it's not going to make you the best mom ever, because you need to be prioritizing yourself and your wellness so you can be the best version of yourself for your babies. And that's just my personal opinion. If you don't agree with me, that's totally fine, but that's how I view it. So there's two different components to this. The first side of it is going to be your 6-week mentorship with me. And so what you get access to with this is it's every single Sunday, you're going to get an email from me for 6 weeks straight. And the cool thing about this is the people that go through this for the very first time are going to be giving me feedback, and I'm going to be adjusting. And hopefully in the future, it's a course online. It's, maybe some weekly calls. I don't know, but I'll tell you how it's going to be right now. These 10 women that I choose for the beta launch, what you're going to get access to is a video training from me every single Sunday. We're going to talk about what's coming up that week. I'm going to share with you what our topics are. You're going to get a PDF that includes a week's worth of content from me. You're going to get a Facebook community that you're going to be a part of with other women to grow in. And then you're also going to get access to a very exclusive group chat with the 9 other moms as well as myself, where you're going to be able to connect with me daily. We're going to talk about the different subjects. We're going to go through workouts together. We're going to be holding each other accountable. And you're going to be connected with me so I can help you through this journey. So the topics that you guys will be going through throughout this course are going to be the following. In week 1, we're focused all around mindset. And when I say mindset, I'm not talking about frou-frou stuff. I'm talking about, like, how do we get through the pressure of comparison and motherhood? How do we get through, I should be farther along by now, or I'm not as good as her? Or how do we get through, the bounce back culture and all this pressure that we put on ourselves as new moms to lose the weight super quick, or to be the Pinterest moms, and we're really just not those types of people. So that is number one. That's the number one thing there. And then number 2, you'll go into the second week, and then we're going to focus on nutrition. And so nutrition is my favorite week because this is so important, because a lot of times we are, as new moms, are begging for more energy, when really if we just shifted our eating a little bit and learned what we needed to do and how much we should be eating and what we should be eating and what's best for breastfeeding and what we should stay away from and all these different things, what foods are going to give me more energy, you're going to notice there's a huge shift in the way that your energy is, as well as your milk supply if you're a breastfeeding mom. So we're going to talk a lot about nutrition, and I'm going to help you get set up on one of the 2 nutrition plans that I have followed through my pregnancy as well as my postpartum journey. The third week, we're going to be focusing on time management. And when I talk about time management, I'm going to teach you from the basics on how to create a calendar that will work with your crazy life as a mom. A lot of times I feel like it's the times that I feel the most overwhelmed and stressed as a mother is when I don't have my things planned, when I don't know what's coming and I'm kind of all over the place. So the point of this week is actually to sit down and help you go through and say, what is important to me? What needs to be on my calendar? What are my goals for the week? What are my non-negotiables? And then scheduling these things in so that way you're also prioritizing yourself as you're making a schedule. And I'm telling you right now, once you go through that process, you're going to realize, like, oh my gosh, I actually have more time than I think I do. In week 4, we're talking a lot about self-care. So I'm going to be teaching you how to go through and prioritize yourself in self-care. What does self-care actually look like? A lot of times people think that self-care as a mom means like go getting massages or, getting your nails done or your hair done. But truthfully, self-care is actually like an onion. Like, there's so many different layers to it. It could be as simple as just going on a walk alone. Why is it important that you prioritize your self-care? What do you need to do in order to make more time for yourself? Because when you focus on yourself and you add yourself into that calendar and you're taking time, it's actually going to help reduce postpartum depression. It's going to help with anxiety. And I'm going to teach you how to make sure that you are a part of your daily routine. In week 5, we talk about relationships and marriage. And this is, I felt the need to add this to the mentorship because I'm not a marriage counselor. I'm not going to give you tons of marriage advice. However, I am going to teach you how to continue to make sure that your spouse is a priority, because a lot of times, and I'm passionate about this because my parents, I'm 95% sure could have made it if they prioritized themselves instead of their kids 24/7, because I have great parents. They care about us. They loved us. However, their marriage failed because they did not prioritize each other. They did not continuously work on themselves in their marriage to make sure that they were continuing to evolve and grow together. Instead, they focused on being mom and dad, and not being mom and dad, they stopped being husband and wife, and in turn, their marriage ended. Not saying that's the case for everyone, but it's a passionate subject of mine because I don't want that to happen to me. I want to make sure that my marriage, which started this relationship which brought these babies into the world, is still a priority. So that way we last the long term and we can teach our girls as they grow up, what a marriage should look like. It's important to me and I want to make sure I pass that on. So this week's going to be talking a lot about who you are now that kids are here, how to let dad be dad, all these different things and how to stop. For me with my first daughter, I was the type of mom that, hovered over my husband's shoulder all the time when he was changing diapers and doing things. And I'm teaching you kind of how to take a deep breath, mom, and just kind of let dad be dad, as well as making sure you're prioritizing, your marriage and how to deal with the mindset of you having to do everything like feedings and stuff like that when he's not. And last but not least, week 6 is all about taking the habits that you've established and adding additional habits in order to make sure that they stick into the future. So this week is going to be focused on habit building. How do we take everything we learned in those first 5 weeks and create a sustainable process for ourselves that is going to last in the long term? So that way when this group ends, you're not like, okay, now what the heck do I do? You've established good habits. You take this and you move it into your future. So that is the 6-week course that you will get access to. And so how do you get access to this bad boy? How do you get to be a part of this beta group? Well, it's super easy. This month specifically, what I'm going to be doing is you're going to get the entire mentorship for free. As long as you enroll with a health and wellness package to get this whole process started. So what I'm going to be doing is getting you started on a health and wellness bundle. And the prices will be included if you want to look it through that in the application. You get to build this however is going to work for your budget specifically. But what that's going to include is it's going to give you 1 year's access to our digital online fitness platform Body, which gives you access to hundreds and hundreds of workouts. You're going to get access to my private health and wellness group that kicks off on November 7th. So it's actually going to kick off with your course. It's going to be, you're going to get 1 month of my recommended supplements to help you get results in your health and wellness journey. There's 3 different bundles there that you can choose from, and you'll see that in the application. All of them are safe for breastfeeding. I'm a breastfeeding mom right now. I take all of the supplements that are actually listed in there. And I'll tell you right now, the ones that include anything with Energize or shakes in it, go for it because they're such a game changer. You're also going to get access to a 7-day nutrition mentorship. It's basically a huge focus on how to make healthy, nutritious meals quick, because I know you have a crazy lifestyle. I know you have a baby on your hip. So I'm going to be teaching you how to create a meal plan and adopt nutrition principles that are going to work for you in this season that you're in. Again, you're going to get that WhatsApp chat with me as well as the other moms where I'll be talking to you daily. You literally get access to me every single day. I'm going to be helping you through this mentorship and really focusing on the principles we're talking about every single week. You're going to get digital affirmation cards from me. And then last but not least, you're going to get 5 on Friday, which is going to be 5 recipes every single Friday that are actually 15 minutes or less that are going to be able to incorporate into your meal plan to help you with that nutrition side of things. So that's what we have going on. Truthfully, I'm so freaking excited about this. I cannot wait. This is a very exclusive group, and enrollment will fill up quickly. So if you would like to be considered for a spot in this November mentorship, if you'd like to be a part of this original beta test group, all you need to do is go ahead into the link in my bio. It's going to say apply for Back Motherhood. Go ahead, build your bundle. Tell me why you want to be a part of this. I'll be choosing the 10 moms to work with throughout the month before November 4th. So you have this week. This is our big crunch week to get you all the information that you need to make that decision. But I'm telling you right now, from the bottom of my heart, this mentorship is something that's so near and dear to me because I wish that I needed it. And here's the thing that I learned really quickly when I became a new mom. There was so many resources out there for me on how to be the best mom to my baby. on what she needed, how to help her sleep, what she needed to eat, how to get cradle crap off her head, like what products I should buy. There was tons of different resources out there. But one thing I did not find, especially after having my first one, when I was brand new with this, I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea how to be a great mom. There was nothing for me. There's nothing for me teaching me how to get myself back mentally and physically and emotionally. And that's why I said, you know what? If it's not there, I'm going to be the one that creates it. So I'm not an expert. I'm not claiming to be an expert, but I am someone who is now 2.5, almost 3 years into motherhood. I have a newborn sleeping right next to me. Well, kind of sleeping, spitting binkies out. I have a toddler upstairs, and every single day I'm learning something new. But I'm not going to keep all that knowledge to myself, because I know that somebody out there really, really, really needs what I have. And I created, and I'm going to be creating and continuing to create not just a course, but an entire business around helping women fight back and become the women that they know that they're capable of being. And yes, health and wellness is a huge part of that. You know, I am here to help prenatal and postpartum moms get in shape and stay in shape. You know, I'm here to help you fix your mindset. And when I say get in shape, the wellness side of it's important. And that's why I'm requiring that for this mentorship. So that way I can help you get health and wellness results and get healthy through this process. But the reason the course was created is because in order to get in tip-top shape, this needs to be in shape too. You need to figure out principles that are going to help you become the best version of yourself. And that is why I'm here. That is why I created this. That is why I am gung-ho on making sure that these 10 women that I decide to work with in the month of November, you know, lock arms with me and are serious about change. Again, this is not a weight loss group. This is not a here's how to go lose 15 pounds in 6 weeks group. What this is a here's how to discover who you are on this side of motherhood. I'm going to help you figure this out, and you're going to it's going to look different for everyone at the end. And that's what's so damn special about it. So applications are officially open. If you are interested in jumping in and being a part of what we have going on, all you need to do is go to the link in my bio and apply, or you can just send me a DM right at the bottom and just say, just send me the word fight back, and I will make sure I get you the information that you need in order to get started. All right. Talk to you guys very soon.